guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. I'm going to be doing some organizing, which is like one of my favorite things to do. I talked about this in my last video where I went on a little shopping haul situation at TJ Maxx and Target, and I picked up some organizing bits that I want to use in my craft closet. It's kind of a disaster in there, to be honest with you. It's got such a random assortment of different crafts that I do, and everything's just kind of everywhere. I try to be organized with a lot of my Etsy stuff, but everything else is just scattered. So I want to start today on kind of pulling everything out and sorting it between like garbage and things that maybe are old and I can't use them anymore, or things that I can maybe sell, get rid of, donate, that kind of thing. And then we'll kind of slowly start putting things back. I am going to be using a shelf in the closet that's from my market display. I have my market next weekend, and once that's over, I'm going to bring that shelf in here and use it. I'm just going to kind of get everything else around it prepped and ready before, so then I can just pop that in and it's like the final touch. I'm gonna get started on that today. I'm really excited. I wanted to bring you along with me. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and it's the weekend, so love that for us. And I made a little chai because we're fueling up. We're ready to go. And let's just get going. I'm gonna give you an intro as to what we're looking at. Okay, so you're sitting right where my desk is, and across from my desk is my craft closet. So honestly, this thing is usually open all the time, but it's an eyesore right now, and it kind of stunts me creatively because I cannot look at it and be creative. It's just stressing me out. So this is me being very open with you guys. This is the closet, okay? I'm gonna give you a little closer look. So what you're seeing is a mix of things. We have like my Cricut here, we have jewelry, clay stuff, we have some things I'm trying to sell and some storage bins I just picked up. We have my little craft cart here that has a bunch of stuff. All of these little cubes are from like college, and I've been using them to sort papers and have my little like Rolo like label printer of my regular printer. And then up here is these little like clear drawers that I store my finished earrings in and just grab them when there's orders. All of my packing materials here. It's a bubble wrap. I have a Gregory Alan Isakov poster that kind of made its way into here. And then up top is like board games. I have some more kind of random organizing things, my sewing machine, albums, my camera, backpack, some more random cardboard kind of organizing boxes. So my vision for this is to make it so much more like functional and honestly way more organized. I want to be able to walk in here and grab things easily. I have to move like 10 things just to get to one, and that's been really frustrating. So we're gonna try to remedy that. I'm kind of envisioning keeping these cube shelves here, but taking this set, it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a 9 cube and then there's a little like 3 cube next to it. I'm thinking of taking the 3 cube and stacking it on top lengthwise of the 9 cube so that I can maybe utilize this area a little bit more. And this is actually where the big like bookshelf is gonna go, in this spot. We're going to kind of play with the configuration of stuff and see what works best. I have some bins that I just want to utilize and see how I can incorporate them in here a little bit better for organizing. But yeah, that's the tour. It's a bit of a mess, and I totally am ready to tackle it. I feel like I've tackled a lot of different spaces in my house that are just kind of cluttered, and we've been trying to downsize on everything and just you know, only have kind of the essentials and like things we'd love to use all the time and kind of get rid of the excess stuff. So this is like one of the main issues that we have with just like clutter. So this will be fun. Okay, so I got the majority of this lower area kind of cleared out, other than these shelves, which I think I might just go through those like one by one, not take everything out. I got the floor cleared, so I'm gonna probably like pull this out and sweep and kind of vacuum in here just to clean that up. But I've started to organize, so we have some of the storage bins. We have some things I'm kind of selling right now. Then it's just a mess of stuff. So this is my market stuff. So that's kind of its own little area. I have filming equipment, then my Cricut and like supplies that go with the Cricut. I have some packing stuff, the clear drawers with various things in them. And this is clay for my polymer clay earrings, and then resin for my pressed flower earrings, cutters. This is like my toolbox for all things earrings and polymer clay. So things have like kind of little sections of items, but I definitely need to go through these cubes and clear them out and figure out like what actually needs to go on them. And then I think we'll tackle the top after. I'm gonna try to do it in chunks so it's not so much stuff. I think I'm gonna go through these little cubes, and I might just kind of cut to when I'm at a good spot with them and show you, just because this video will be like 4 hours long if I don't. So I will check in with you when I'm done kind of sorting through those. Okay guys, it's been probably like 2.5 hours and I was just, oh my god, I got too hot. Took off my sweater. We have made some really good progress. We're still working through some stuff. So I'll kind of show you where I'm at right now. I still have like a bunch of stuff just on the ground. This stuff, unfortunately, I will have to wait until I have the bookshelf in the closet to actually put these on it. So these will probably like live on the floor for like a week and then I'll be able to put them on the bookshelf. In the closet, I have put the little 3 cube shelf that was right here and I put it on the bottom. So now we have like a 12 cube shelf, technically. Started to kind of sort through a bunch of my stuff. In these 2 bins are cardstock and regular printer paper because my printer will still live over here. I will probably have it on the bookshelf, I'm guessing on the bottom or the second to bottom shelf. So I want it kind of nearby. These 2 are like watercolor and kind of back stock of some supplies. These 2 are pre-printed cards that I have or supplies for my cards in there. Then I have my kind of Cricut stuff within this bin, and then Jacob's craft box. He has all of his oil painting stuff in there. I have the 2 little bins that match these. There's one behind and then one in front. Not the best solution. I'm hoping I can find another one of these maybe this weekend. I have a bunch of things like twine and hot glue guns and the like supplies for those things in the bins, and then I have another one that's kind of office supply related, like staples and post-it notes and glue sticks, whiteout, that kind of stuff is up front, and then some camera equipment. I have my sewing cubby, so this is kind of like my sewing box that has all my needles and thread and bobbins and whatnot, and then I have this one full of fabric and stencils. Then this is like a miscellaneous kind of cube. It has some sleeves and address books. Some these 2 right here are faux books, so they're full of like tech kind of things. And then I have journals. These 2 are gonna probably be something related to clearing out this cart a little bit better. I wanted to make sure this cart fit in here the way that I was wanting it to, and it does. So we still have the hanging kind of shoe rack that I'm using for packing supplies here. So I have like the bubble mailers, I have the harder little mailers for cards, some boxes, some packing paper, and then I have back there, I have some bigger boxes for my cups, my clay in these 2 bins for my polymer stuff. I have the resin bin on top of my art cart, and I think I'm gonna try to just get it onto it. And my next step is to kind of clear out these 2 and sort through what I need and organize it a little bit better. We've made some progress. You can see the floor a little bit better. But yeah, most of this stuff will probably have to wait until the bookshelf is in here, which the bookshelf is pretty big and it has a lot of space, so I know I'll have room for all of this stuff. But we are making a dent. I'll probably check back in with you once I've made some more progress and kind of show you where I'm at. And then once I'm done today, I'll pop back on here probably after my market and show you like putting in the bookshelf and whatnot and kind of getting everything else sorted and organized on it. But so far it feels a lot better. Feels like things are like finally in the same spot. The last thing today will be up there, which I'm not too excited about. It's just a mashup of so many different things. So I can already tell there's a bunch of stuff up there that I need to throw away. I tend to hoard like tech boxes because I'm always like, what if I want to sell it and I want the original box with it? And then they just pile up and I forget I have them. And then when I go to sell something, I don't even attempt to find the box for it. So yeah, I'll probably part with some of those. We're doing good, guys. Let's keep going. I do have a little helper. She's been sleeping on the job the entire time. That's fine. Whatever. That's okay. At least she's cute. But yeah, I will check in with you guys really soon. It's officially like almost 1 o'clock now, so it's been a couple more hours. I think I've gotten to the point where I can get to today. I did kind of go through a couple things up top, but not really. It still looks about the same. I think I need some new bins for up there to kind of tidy that up a little bit better. So I'll tackle that once I have some more bins. But in the closet, it's pretty much where it can be until I get the bookshelf in here. So I want to give you a little update. So we have organized the art cart now. I have my little Rollo label printer sitting on it until the bookshelf's in here. I have my little toolbox sitting right in front of this little cube because these 2 bins are empty. That are in there, so it's not really blocking anything. I don't know if this is where that's gonna live or not. I'm hoping it'll fit next to the bookshelf once we get it. But the shelves are looking really good. Everything is way more organized. I'm still gonna see if I can get a couple more of these bins and then the larger version of those. Everything else is looking so much better and just easy to grab. have my Cricut up top now. I have my little Cricut mats hanging up and some little like odds and ends things I grab a lot. The bubble wrap and some of the little air pillows. Then this whole spot, this is my little step stool, but behind it is more of the clear drawers. So these will go onto the bookshelf along with my little earring holder. So those are just kind of sitting here for now. And then I have to organize this little cord mess, but it'll probably be more so when the bookshelf is here, and I'll try to hide these cords a little bit. I hung up the poster here for now. I think it'll be out of the way of the bookshelf once it's there. And then I also hung up my cutter that I use all the time for my cards. It's such an awkward shape, so when I have it like sitting in these little nooks, it just falls over. So I hung it up with just like a nail, and I think that'll work a little bit better, keep it off the ground. But it's looking so much better, and I just have some of the market stuff I have to put on the floor in there. This is just excess kind of like bins that I'm not using now. And then I still have some of the kind of selling stuff I have. So that'll probably sit on the floor for now too. But I feel like for a craft closet, it's getting there. It's really hard to organize a bunch of different types of crafts and like make it look good. So I think it looks better than it was, which is good. I'll probably run to TJ Maxx either today or tomorrow to pick up some more bins. Hopefully they have the same color. That would be awesome. So we'll see. But I'll check in with you if I have any more updates this weekend, but I'm guessing it'll be more so after the market. So I'll keep you updated. I'll see you soon. Hi guys, it is now Sunday and I just took a shower, kind of exhausted today. I don't know if you can tell. Yesterday was in the market and it was so fun. I had such a blast and there was so many like wonderful people that came up to my booth, and I sold a bunch of my stuff, and it was really cool to see how excited people were with my products. I will definitely be doing that more often. I think I just need to figure out kind of my flow with what products to bring. It was kind of surprising what items people were really interested in. That being said, last night we kind of like got everything back into the house and into the garage and kind of put everything back in its place. So I did bring the shelf into my office. That's gonna be going into my closet. And last night I was just kind of like on a roll. I was just like full of energy still, I think just like adrenaline, and I wanted to put the shelf in my closet because I just wanted to see how it fit. So I did, and then it just kind of like was a domino effect. I put the printer on there and my like Rollo label printer. I got my little clear drawers on there, and I was mostly just kind of feeling it out to see how it all fit. And for the majority of it, it worked out really well. There's little things here and there that I'm just gonna have to kind of work around, which I'm fine with. But I did want to show you what it ended up looking like. And then I do have to organize all my earrings from the market that I have left over, that I'm gonna put into my little clear drawers so they're ready for whenever someone orders online. I also need to update my inventory too, since we have everything back at the house and it doesn't have to be for the market now. I can update my Etsy to reflect everything I have. So yeah, but let me give you a quick little tour. Okay, so you've seen all of this work being done. Everything's the same there, but I added the little bookshelf in here. So I ended up putting the printer on the bottom, and then on the second shelf I have the Rollo printer for my labels. This is kind of like my stamps. I have little baggies for my earrings. I have all my polymer clay cutters and whatnot. And then the next shelf up, these are pretty empty. They just have kind of like miscellaneous stuff in them. This is where I'm gonna put the earrings that I have done. If I can fit them all, I'll have to see, and kind of organize them in here a little bit better. And then I have my little earring holder that holds earrings that are ones that I've gotten as gifts or purchased, or ones that I've made that I've kept from some of the collections so I can wear them. And then I have my little canvas holder. So this is for like my phone or my camera. It helps me film stuff kind of overhead. And then behind it, you can kind of see it peeking through. I have my Katie Dawn Designs little banner that goes on the front of my table. I hung it up with some of these little binder clips with just some thumbtacks, so I didn't actually like have to stab through the fabric. I've done that with a few other things. It works really well. And then in this corner is kind of like a ring light, has my tripod for my camera and just like tech stuff that I grab kind of often. I also have a tripod for my phone back there. And then we also have the stuff I'm still trying to sell on the floor. And then this is the box that has all of my earrings that I still need to sort through and organize and kind of like put in here. So I think that's going to be the next step. But so far it's turning out really good. I'm really happy with it. It's so much more organized and like I can find stuff so much easier. So I'm really excited about that. But this is like the last step. I just need to get these earrings in there. So let's do that. Okay, so I have the drawers on my desk now. I have some earrings that are already in here, but I'm going to kind of organize which earrings go in which organizer. So I have my little box here from the market that I'm just going to kind of sort through some stuff. Also going to make note of how many I have of each of the earrings, just so I can kind of update my inventory too. But I have the list of all of the earrings and how many I have of them here. And then I'm going to kind of compare it to what I have stored, because I have a bunch in my toolbox too of ones that aren't on cards, but they're ready to go in my toolbox. So I'll probably compare that later and kind of update my inventory on my Etsy. This like green collection that I have, I don't have it on my Etsy right now. I kind of took it off because they weren't moving that well. They're kind of like a St. Patty's Day collection. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably store these somewhere else just for markets maybe, and see if I can't sell them that way. But there's some that are really cute, like these little heart studs. They have a little bit of gold running through them too for St. Patty's Day, but I might reintroduce them onto my Etsy later on. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. Maybe leave a little comment, but I think I'm gonna store these somewhere else for now, just to make room for new products that I'm making. I kind of like to keep it fresh on my Etsy and not have a whole bunch of old stuff. But let me know if you're interested in these at all. Okay, so this first box just has what I have for resin earrings that are on cards. I have more that are kind of stored away, but I have room for more once I make them. So I'm gonna put that one in first. The next one is kind of my seasonal one. So we have Christmas and fall, there's Valentine's Day, and then I have some other specialty ones, kind of like summertime, and then other collections. So that one will go next. This one's my cookies and cream collection, so there's just a handful left of these, but I have some open spaces below that I'll probably add more to later on. So it's good to have some space. It's kind of nice to have room for new ones. So put that guy there. And then down on one of my little shelves, I have one of these smaller organizing bins from Hearth and Hand that go with this same collection. I think I'm going to pop the little green earrings into here for now, just so they're stored. Okay, so I have them in there. I'm gonna pop it on the shelf, I think. Okay guys, this is going to be the final tour of the closet. So up top, I have my sewing machine, toolboxes. I have some arts and crafts in these two, and then my little cash box for markets. Then I have some more miscellaneous kind of craft stuff in these two bins. This is like files and stuff, and then albums. I also have my camera bag up top. Then over here I have all of my packing stuff for Etsy or for like returns and whatnot. And then my little cutter for my cards. Down here, we still have the little art cart. So this has some of my resin stuff and then some more supplies on the bottom. My little step stool. And then you guys have seen this shelf already and everything that's on it. I have all my cups from the market on there now that are all ready to go. I can update my inventory on Etsy so people can actually snag them now online if they want. And then I have some excess cards from the market that are ready to go. Then, like I said, have the shelf set up, have my earrings organized that are already on cards, and my printer. So all in all, everything just feels so much more organized and like really easy to grab. So I'm happy with it. I think it turned out really good. So I'm really excited now to just create, and that's all I have to worry about. It's just creating now, and I can find my stuff way easier.
Country lanes and coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two, somewhere new. Watch the sky fade into the night. With you, my arms, nothing can go wrong. We'll fall asleep on a starlit beach, just us two, somewhere near.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun organizing my craft closet and getting that all squared away. And I wanted to thank you if you came out to my market. It was so fun seeing you. It's like the best feeling in the world when people love what you create, and just seeing people and seeing how happy it makes them. I'm really excited to just keep making stuff, and actually today I do have an order I have to make. I have some cards for a customer that ordered online. So I'm gonna be doing that and probably just relaxing the rest of the day. But I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I'll see you really soon. Bye guys. Also guys, this is a complete side note, but if you noticed, I'm like obsessed with Pushing. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Pushing, but it's like this little character that is just so freaking cute to me. It's this little cat. Just him doing funny things. I don't know, laying on a pizza, sitting on a macaron. Like, how could that not make you smile? I also have an AirPods case That is pushing. Obsessed. I'm like outing myself like a little nerd, but I think they're so cute, guys. Okay, that's it. Bye.